Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D. The sun is shining, and we are in the central of Oaxaca. And welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. And today is June 18th of 2022. The only essential oil in the universe where you can take it and become enlightened, or you can use it to battle evil spirits, aka butthurt people. And I woke up this morning, Bitcoin went from 20,000 to 19,000, so we're breaking that support level, but I think we have to wait till the end of the day to kind of know what's going on. But on a 4-hour chart, the MACD crosses, and then the daily, the weekly, and the monthly is still on a downtrend. The MACD and the RSI, but it's at the RSI is at the very, very, very bottom. I didn't think it could go lower, but anything can happen in cryptocurrency, right? And in this video, I want to share with you, Bitcoin has made me a better human being. So back in 2017, I gotta partly blame all of the people that are saying Bitcoin gonna go to $1 million. But the time frame is gonna be up and down, up and down. It's not like you're gonna buy Bitcoin and then it's gonna go up $1 million, right? Dumb bitch! The market gotta take place, the financial system gotta collapse, the end of the dollar gotta be here, and it's gonna take some time, right? There's a lot of macro factors that are playing in, and back in 2017 when I purchased it at 20,000, you know the story. It took a while, for the 4 years I've been working trying to pay it off, and at the time I did lose hope, meaning I was like, man, if it's not gonna hit the price that I want, I'm just gonna leave it there, because I treat it like gold and silver. So I just kind of left it there, right? And then even, it got to the point where like nobody was talking about it. I didn't even bother looking at my Bitcoin. It was on a hardware wallet. I was just like, whatever, And in I think the end of 2020, that's when it started kicking in. 2020 or 2021, more like 20. I don't remember. But the bull market, it started hitting, right? It's somewhere in the fall, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? What's happening with Bitcoin, right? And then more adoption happening. With this whole DeFi space and privacy coin, and the market, it's kind of like right now we're at like 19K, all-time high. I think it was like 67. So, but now more than ever, I'm a true believer of it. True believer meaning that I try to get people into cryptocurrency with the right kind of mindset. Cha-ching, bitch! I'm rich! Rather than telling them like, yo, it's gonna make you rich, it's gonna make you filthy rich. Understand what's going on with our financial system, why you invested in it, and that instant gratification. It taught me a lot of like how to control myself. Look on a longer time horizon. Now it's like, it taught me how to look farther out. But then recently, with the recent loss that I took, it also taught me not to leverage. It means that I gotta balance my budget, right? So if I have no income of coming in, I have to learn how to balance my budget, meaning that there is always like dry powder. There is enough for me to live on, and sustain what I'm doing right now. And And the other part is that it's volatile, but it's good. It's good in a sense where, like, because we know that, you know, when you leverage, when you don't own your Bitcoin outright, you worry. Like it you know, it hit 19,000, and I think for a lot of people it was like, if I didn't pay off all of the collateral loans that I had, I would have been in panic mode right now. Even though you know, like right now I feel like, okay, we are in a bear territory, but then at the same time everything is happening so fast, it changes my mind. I don't think we are in a where we are, but I think when anything goes down this fast, it's gonna jump up. And like I said in a couple of videos, I feel like we're at the bottom, but there are certain factors out there that are playing right now. Because if you're in business, right, and your competitor is going underwater, you're gonna do everything you can, you know, and even collaborate with other people to take down the company so you can buy it over, or you completely wipe out your competition. Kill everybody up in this bitch. That is the nature of business, whether we like it or not. And you know, and considering a lot of like exchanges, institutions, they are, you know, like leveraging their business. And in a bear market, great, but no, in a bull market, it's great. In a bear market, you never know what's gonna happen. And I you know, the other thing is, like, I can't really say with, you know, definity, but I feel like all of these centralized exchanges, when they first started out back in 2021, how they were going to give, you know, people APY for their Bitcoin. I think part of it was to, you know, because everything that's happening right now, I think, in my opinion, it was planned, meaning that, you know, one stone, two doves, right? Meaning that, okay, we let them open all these centralized exchanges, so all of the people that were involved in crypto, now we know exactly who they are, how much they have. That's the one thing, you know, that's what the APY for, right? Is to get people into the industry. The other thing is that when this happened, like what's happening right now, regulators are salivating to get in, right? We know that there are entities out there that don't like Bitcoin, and but the thing is, I think, you know, I can't really say that. Well, it's actually like it's a competition in a sense, but then I don't think it's a competition, because like the dollar was created to collapse, and it's basically a transfer of wealth. The only thing that, you know, I can see why they, like, entities, like centralized entities, don't like Bitcoin, simply because it's not in their control. So that's why we see all of these chokeholds with, like, exchanges, like centralized exchanges, right? I'm not a hoe, I take a stand, everybody come on my hands. And my friend, if you don't own some privacy coins, what are you doing? Monero, Pirate Chain. Oh, by the way, yesterday I was able to, so right now I'm just like fully into Bitcoin and Monero. Those are the only two coins that I'm looking at. And you know, like, back to the like Bitcoin and competition, and so I think there are still, like, you know, a lot of factors that's gonna come into play, and it could go lower. But as far as I know, on the chart, everything is at the very bottom, and I feel like it's gonna go back up rapidly. The other thing that I want to mention, you know, like from Gregory Mannarino and Alessio Rostani and Garrett Soloway is one of the new traders that I watch now. because he got a lot of heat for calling Bitcoin's gonna go down to 20K, right? All the haters were like, no, it ain't gonna happen. I was one of them.
What?
But I was like, Garrett, don't say that. It's not gonna happen. But it did, and all of these people mentioned, you know, like, hey, we like because, well, especially Gregory Mannarino, when that stock market start dropping, when the system start collapsing in the debt market, like the stock market is gonna go down from 60 to 80% in a matter of days, you know, weeks at most, right? And at the same time, I feel like that's what we're seeing right now. But then at the same time, I feel like the Fed, like, you know, because they try to raise the interest rate, and we see, you know, what happened with the market, right? It was only like 0.75, and we can see, like, you know, people start panicking. And I don't think they can raise the interest rate higher, because the whole point of the dollar is to collapse. That is the transfer of wealth. So they, you know, in my opinion, they're gonna keep printing money, and we're gonna go into hyperinflation. And that's when, you know, I think money is gonna move to commodities. But right now, there gotta be some pain because it's a show, okay? So my friend, that's where I'm at. For me, Bitcoin and Monero, and I want to get into, you know, pirate chain as well. I sold all of my Equilibria. Oh man, I gotta make a separate video for that, but let me know what you think, okay? Bitcoin has taught me to see things for what they are, to become a better person, you know, and basically have like to become a better investor. That's what it is. Like at this point, you know, I really don't care if Bitcoin, like, you know, goes down to like 5,000, even 1,000. I really don't care. So, and that's what you know, that's what Bitcoin has taught me, right? Because if I were still leveraging my my crypto, I would be in panic mode right now. But then at the same time, I can see how everything is playing out, because when your mind is, it's like steady, calm, like you know, you can see a lot better, and that's what's happening. So use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and we will get this conversation going, my friend. Much love. I will see you in the next video, and don't forget about privacy coins, okay?